Hi everybody. I put my video up for my lights and I realized I didn't make a video for what came home with me from the show in October. So I thought I would do that now. This is what came home with me. Well, not everything. This came home with me last night. Last night we had our annual Christmas party because we take a break in December so people can spend time with their family. And we did a draw for all of the volunteers who helped with the show. And I won. And this is what I got. It is a Dendrobium microchip. No, nanochip. No, microchip. Ay, so many chips. Anyways, it's from H&R. When he came, he left some plants for us. So it doesn't have very good roots. So it's in moss right now. I'll have to try and get some roots established on it and then repot it. Actually, I've noticed that with most of the plants that I got from him, they didn't have very good root systems. So a lot of them are really struggling right now. I'm going to have to coax some roots out of them. So these are the plants that came home with me from the show. They are all from Tension because he had stuff that I liked. This guy is Cattleya Cosmic Delight. And funny story, when Fred Clark came up last year to do a presentation for us, I put a pre-order in with him. And I pre-ordered this plant from him back then, but he wasn't able to bring it up with him. So I didn't get it. And when I was at the show in October, this name kind of jumped out at me. And I was like, that name sounds familiar. And it was the last 10 minutes of the show. I got this guy with a little bit of a discount. I get home and I look it up to see what it looks like. And I realized, oh my goodness, it's the plant I wanted from Fred Clark. Yay! I was really happy. Anyways, its root system isn't all that good. I have it planted in fine orchiata right now. I'm going to have to put some more in, maybe some moss, and see if I can get some root growth going on it. And then I have to restake it because it's kind of drooping to the side. But it's a mini cat. It shouldn't get much bigger than that. And it should fit in really well. It's really cool bloom. It's like red, and the middle is like yellow, and it flares out into the red on the outside. It's really awesome. I really like it. The next plant that I got from him is Encyclia cordidera. And let me get the blooms for you. No, don't focus on the plants. Okay, there we go. And he had a whole bunch of these, and I really like them because they have big, fat, shiny bulbs. So I grabbed this guy and brought it home. The Encyclia randii that I got last year is doing really well, so I figured I'd give another one a try. I get it home and unpot it, and I realize it doesn't have roots either. So it's got wrinkly bulbs now, but these bulbs were nice and fat and shiny when I got it. But if you see down there, if I can move my head out of the light, it's got an eye starting to plump up. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a new growth out of this guy that'll produce some roots that'll carry the plant on so it can continue growing. I couldn't detect a fragrance from it while it was blooming. Well, it's still blooming. I can't really detect a fragrance from it, but that's okay. I had it sitting next to this other plant and it was really stinky, well, smelly, so it kind of covered up the smell of the Encyclia. But I really like the blooms on it. They're very dainty. So I'm going to try and get more Encyclias because I just really like their bulbs. Anyways, this guy is another one that I got from him. It's a replacement for my Cycnodes Wine Delight. It's another Wine Delight because mine kicked the bucket and I just couldn't save it. I planted it in moss, but the roots would die after a while, so I don't think moss is the right growing medium for me for my catasetums. I'm going to have to try something else, maybe semi-hydroponics in pellets and stuff. I have this guy planted in orchiata bark, and we'll see how it does. If it doesn't start to take off when it grows, then I'll switch it to the clay pellets as well. The spike is starting to fade, so I'll be cutting it off after this video though, and let it go into dormancy. This last guy is the only one that I pre-ordered from him. It is Procatavola Wufong Jade. And I originally thought that it would be cream colored lip with green petals. Turns out it's just a cream color with a tinge of purple on it, which is fine for me. I don't mind. I like that color combination. It's got a new growth on it that's about twice the size as when I got it, but its roots were kind of iffy as well. So it's going to take a little bit. I'm hoping the new growth produces roots and it'll be able to take off. So this is what came home with me and what I brought home last night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.